welcome to Tuesday. While the political wranglings go on and on, we'll just carry on trying to talk a little bit of theatre. There's a lot of digital broadcasting going on at the moment. We literally haven't got enough hours in the day to talk about all of the digital broadcasts that are going on. So you'll just have to take our word for it, have a little look on social media, see what's being posted. We'll talk about a few things here and there. I must apologise to our theatre-going friends in Scotland who look at sardines, that we omitted to talk about Burns Night yesterday because we were covering the Calendar Girls, the musical update, and the time we got in a video, we can't seem to do two things at once, and I am a man after all, so there you go. But last night was Burns Night, obviously, and so let's catch up now with some of the things that were going on. And most of these are from groups in Scotland, but not all, and you'll see in a second. But first we have Kilmarnock Amateur Operatic Society, known as Chaos, and they say happy virtual Burns Night, because it was a virtual Burns Night, wasn't it? This year Chaos celebrated with a Burns themed Zoom quiz featuring recitations from our members and their children, dressing up in our finest tartan for the occasion as modelled on the image we'll stick up, having a wee drink along the way in true Burns Night fashion, and of course enjoying plenty of haggis. So good luck north of the border if you were all eating haggis last night. I don't think in England we've quite mastered the art of haggis yet. We're terrible, aren't we? Talk about hundreds of years out of date. And then in brackets they've got albeit some in an awesome toasty form as shown as well on the image. How we planned it, but a good night all the same. Cheers. And I'm trying to resist doing a crappy Scottish accent at the moment. So there's something coming up that I've got to do it in a Scottish accent, but I'll leave it at Dulwich Players, who are of course based in the London region. Happy Burns Night. Huge thanks to everyone who joined us for the online premiere of Macbeth last night. It was great to see you there. Now these of course were posted yesterday, so when it says last night it's going to mean Sunday night. So we're a little bit late. If you haven't seen our Scottish play yet, get yourself over to YouTube. There are some stellar performances, plus wonderfully sinister sound effects and lighting. It's a treat. And we'll put an image up as well. And also the links to any videos that we talk about, we'll put all the links below this on our YouTube channel. So it's going to be quite a link-filled box of information below YouTube today, but it's all going to be there. The Dance School of Scotland and the English National Ballet have each posted some video footage of the reel from La Sylphide. So the Dance School of Scotland says, wishing all of our pupils, staff, friends and supporters a happy Burns Night for yesterday. What better way to celebrate than with a reel taken from our dance showcase celebrating Scotland and the Theatre Royal in 2019, when we could all go to the theatre. That was nice, wasn't it? This piece was the climax of Act 1, and there'll be a link below for the Facebook video. And as I said just now, the English National Ballet, La Sylphide, the real extract from August Bourneville's production, English National Ballet. And this is where my bit of I just have to do a little bit of Scottish accent here coming up. Hang on, let me get I've got to pronounce this right, otherwise I'm in real trouble. Slanshava. Slanshava. And the spelling, which we'll stick up here, is nothing like what it sounds to us uneducated English people. Slanshava. So English National Ballet has put on Slanshava, which means good health. It's cheers, in other words. To all celebrating Burns Night today, we can't help but reshare this fan favourite snippet from the reel again from Auguste Bonneville's much loved romantic classic La Sylphide. With beautiful tartans and kilts galore, a vengeful witch, a forest of fairies, and multiple trials and tribulations when it comes to romance, the rollicking tale is available to watch in full via Ballet on Demand. And we'll put those links up under the video on YouTube as well. Perfect Fourth, which obviously is in Scotland. Auld Lang Syne, Perfect Fourth, Burns Night. Happy Burns Night to celebrate Scotland's bard of Robbie Burns. Here's our version of Auld Lang Syne. Our arrangement blends the tune known worldwide with the traditional folk melody made famous by Eddie Reader and folk singers like her. Link below this video. Look out for Perfect Fourth, please, for that link. They say check out our YouTube channel too, which will also link in. Vicky Michelle, remember her from Hello Hello? Now she's definitely not Scottish because I met Vicky and I know Vicky. She played Yvette, didn't she, in the 80s Hello Hello on television. And she's posted or reposted from Vicky Smiley, Happy Burns Night. Great memory when we were touring Scotland with Hello Hello stage play. We had such fun. Donald, where's your trousers? Love that song. And see the photo there from some of the stars. Gordon Kay, I believe, is in there as well. Renee. There we go. Fraser Morrison. There's a great Scottish name. Fraser Morrison and the Virtual Choir present an evening of Robert Burns and the music of Scotland, a virtual concert. And the links below, because that goes to a YouTube. There's also Midge Ure, remember from Ultravox. He's Scottish, isn't he? And he performs the Robert Burns song "A Man's a Man for a That for That." That's terrible. I do apologise. I'm literally reading this off the cuff. So Midge performs the Robert Burns song "A Man's for a That and there's a YouTube link below. I'm going to get some of these wrong. I'm so sorry. JM Theatricals, Happy Burns Night from all of us here at JM Theatricals. Here's the wonderful Marianne McGrattan with John Anderson, My Joe, and there's a YouTube link below for that. A Play, a Pie and a Pint. Teanus by Judy Calderwell Fitzsimmons. The Perfect Burns Night pint-sized play, performed, filmed and edited by Kieran Gray, link below. Project Theatre, it's Burns Night Tonight, which was yesterday, I'm so sorry. And we have found out something very cool recently. One of our current youth theatre students will put her photo up here, up or down or over my face, which will be preferable, I'm sure. Is a direct Katie Smith is a direct relation to Robbie Burns. How amazing is that? Robbie Burns, who was born on 25th of January 1759. His family were his father, William Burns, mother Agnes Braun. Robert had 3 brothers, Gilbert, William and John, and 3 sisters, Annabella, Agnes and Isabel. Robert married Jean Armour and had 12 children. 12 children in those days. Unbelievable. With 4 ladies. He died on 21st of July 1796 in Dumfries in Scotland. And Katie is a direct relation of Robert Burns, as his younger brother Gilbert is her 7th great-grandfather, which would make Robert her 7th uncle, or thereabouts, it says on here in brackets. Robert and Gilbert were joint owners of the family farm, and it is thanks to Gilbert's writing about his brother that we know so much about him. It is said that Gilbert was Robert's best friend and confidant. Katie's family inherited a painting of Robert Burns. that has bin handed down, and we'll put the picture up of that painting from generation to generation. Photo attached. There, I will stick that photo up. And they also have a bronze statue of him and a book of his complete works. Air Amateur Opera Company. Happy Burns Night. We couldn't have our annual Burns supper this year, which obviously involves actually meeting up with people, which is far from allowed at the moment, which should have been on Saturday night. This is a favourite event in our usual social calendar, and we were sad to miss it. So some of our members decided to record a couple of Burns songs so we could still mark the occasion. We hope you enjoy these songs from our national bard, and there's a Facebook link to the video there below this video. Look out for Air Amateur Opera Company. National Theatre of Scotland. Address to a Haggis, an excerpt from Red Dust Road 2019, and again Slanchavar, which is cheers and good health for Burns Night last night, and there's a YouTube link below. We're celebrating Burns Night with our very own address to a Haggis in this throwback to Red Dust Road. Our co-production with Home from Home, based on the memoir by Jackie Kay, toured in 2019. Performed by Elaine C. Smith, Lewis Howden, Sasha Frost and Declan Spain. Mrs. Sardines has started watching Two Doors Down, which is a Scottish sitcom. Available, I think, on BBC. I think it's on BBC iPlayer. Scottish accents galore in that. I think it's Glasgow based, isn't it? So very thick Glaswegian accents. Glaswegian accents! Written by Jackie Kay, adapted for the stage by Tanika Gupta, directed by Dawn Walton. A National Theatre of Scotland and Home Manchester co-production, developed with the support of Macrobert Arts Centre. The Haggis featured in every performance of Red Dust Road was kindly donated by Maxween Haggis of Edinburgh, and there's a face link below that. Edinburgh Festivals. Our Scottish International Storytelling Festival director Donald Smith recites Tam O'Shanter by Robert Burns in his own inimitable style at Scottish Storytelling Centre back in the days when we... I'm so sorry about this. In his own inimitable style at Scottish Storytelling Centre, back in the days when we could all gather together to celebrate Robbie, enjoy your Burns Night In. There's a lot of hashtags linking it to Burns Night In, which seems to be the thing this year. There's a YouTube link below. And Oh Some Power, the Gifty... Oh, some power, the Gifty Guitars. Ourselves as others see us. Happy Burns Night In, everyone. And I'm doing a terrible hash, making a real hash of this accent and everything. I know I am, and I apologise in advance. The Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. We're getting big now, aren't we? Slansha. Cheers. Wishing happy celebrations to everyone toasting Robbie Burns this evening. Slansha again. Edinburgh Tattoo. Burns Night In. Link below. Fiona Little Music. Happy Burns Night. I'm very excited to announce that Cover to Cover is launching next week, which is, Fiona says, myself and 12 other female artists are collaborating on a special album where we cover each other's material in a chain, and all funds from the sale of the album will be donated to Scottish Women Inventing Music. There we go, that's good. You can just look up Fiona Liddell Music there. Scotland is now, this year, to celebrate Burns Night. We wanted to bring people together even whilst we are apart. Join Scotland in a global toast. Kink a glass of your favourite tipple and share using the hashtag Burns Night In. Thanks to the stars of Burns and Beyond with Johnny Walker and Dumfries Big TV, link below. And Oramoor, Tam O'Shanter, The Paintings. Burns' epic poem in 10 bespoke canvases by Nicholas Wheatley, commissioned by Oramoor owner Colin Beattie to coincide with Burns' 260th birthday in 2019. Have you seen them on Oran Moore's Whiskey Bar ceiling. And we'll put those paintings up, the images up. And lastly, the Edinburgh Playhouse. Happy Burns Night from everyone here at the Playhouse. We're hoping you're all raising a glass to the bard safely tonight. To the bard. I'm so sorry. What can I say? I'm down here in London. We're in Bexley here, pretending all of a sudden we're in the middle of all our Scottish cousins up there. I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? But there we go for now. Stay safe, stay well. We'll be back tomorrow with more, and we will be back anyway. See you later. Bye.